Hey, you awesome folks! Thanks for taking this journey of discovery with your guide, Keith Haney. You're listening to the Becoming Bridge Builders podcast, your favorite podcast for everything from racial reconciliation to education innovation, justice reform, and leading change in the 21st century. This podcast is for people who love to be challenged with difficult topics, but want practical solutions to solve these challenging issues. Becoming Bridge Builders makes change possible. Each week on the podcast, Keith invites innovative thought leaders to share how they are building bridges in their area of expertise. You will hear breakthrough ideas and concepts that are changing the world. He's featuring guests who are best-selling authors, leaders at Microsoft, entrepreneurs, leading educators, professors, lawyers, and so many more. Listen in to learn how you can be the bridge to the change you are seeking.
My guest today is Kelley Thornton. Kelley is the founder and CEO of Tiege Hanley. They're helping guys look and feel amazing by providing a simplified skincare system. They offer high-quality, affordable, simplified men's skincare, brand delivered directly to your door every month. We welcome Kelley to the podcast. Well, it's so good to welcome Kelley to the podcast. How you doing today, Kelley?
Awesome. So happy to talk to you.
Good to talk to you as well. We're going to dive in with my favorite question. What's the best piece of advice you've ever received?
Best piece of advice I've ever received. I'm going to give you what I think my best piece of advice is. I'm not sure where I received it, but here it is. And I've been thinking about that a lot because I'm coming up on my 30th anniversary. But Keith, I would say choose your life partner very, very, very wisely before if you want to be successful in life, you can define success for yourself.
Right.
And we all can define it separately. But if you want to be successful in life, make sure you choose a damn good life partner, because you need somebody that can absolutely complement the skills that you have and allow you to be the best version of yourself that you could potentially be. And of course, likewise, I don't mean it purely from a selfish point of view, but that you feel like you can contribute to them in a way that helps them be the best that they can be. I wouldn't be anywhere near where I'm at today had I not had a fantastic wife, an unbelievable life partner that allows me to be the best that I can be every day.
I just heard, funny you mentioned, listened to a show recently talking about that verse in the Bible where it talks about, the Lord made for us a helpmate. And They were explaining what that word meant actually was someone who can go toe to toe with you and you can look in their eyes and see the best part of yourself, or someone you aspire to be on the other end of that. So both of you should be looking in each other's eyes, and you kind of this idea of sparring, but you're making her better because she's striving to be what she sees in you, and you're striving to be what you see in her. And so when you just described it reminded me of that picture.
That's
I'd never really thought about that from Genesis, what that looks like.
Yeah. I mean, there's not a chance I could have accomplished half of what I wanted to without having a spouse that supported me.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's different for everybody, right? But I've been fortunate.
Yeah,
that's the number one piece of advice I'm giving you and your audience, man. Make sure you hire someone that allows you to be partner, marry with somebody that you feel like allows you to be the best you.
I love that. I'm always curious, Kelley, as you think about your life, who were some people along the way that you want to kind of give a shout out who either inspired you or motivated you along the way to get to the place where you are in life?
Yeah. Man, I appreciate this question a lot, Keith, because I don't get asked it very often, and I've been thinking a lot about that over the last couple of years. Like, where does my entrepreneurial, passion come from? And so I have been thinking a lot about where I've gotten that from. And I've never given my mother enough accolades and respect for that She was very, 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 she is still with us, but her career, she was very, very entrepreneurial. And I think, that rubbed off on me early on. And I saw her being her own boss and doing her own thing. And I think that inspired me tremendously in my life.
That's correct.
And she says funny things. Today's Thursday. I try to call her every morning and night on the way to work and the way home, if I'm fortunate enough to get her on the phone. And she said something crazy to me this morning. She said, what's going on today? I said, I'm heading to work, Mom. By the way, it's the same conversation. Same 30-second conversation, morning and night, Monday through Friday. Zach, how's the weather? What are you doing today? What are you watching on TV or something? But she said, it's Thursday. She's like, you got to tell your team that it's Thunder Thursday and they need to get busy. Mom, I don't think I can really say that. I was like, what the hell?
That's funny.
So my mom, yeah.
So tell us the story, your journey. I'm just curious I love talking to entrepreneurs, especially to find out, what did it look like for you to get to where you dreamed you would be to where you are today?
Ferocious struggle, really, really challenging struggle. Grew up in Maryland, loved Maryland. I loved being near the ocean, the Eastern Shore, Chesapeake Bay, the history and culture of Baltimore, a very diverse city, very diverse state, also sandwiched between DC and Philly, great place to grow up. Johnny Unitas fan, shout out to the OG Colts. Unfortunately, parents did get divorced, and it was it was a real shitty situation. Moved to Connecticut when I was in high school because I wanted to really get an opportunity to spend more time focusing on studies and not being distracted from things. I played sports growing up, started my first business when I was in college. Had a painting company, hired a bunch of people, marketed that company, did prepare my own quotes, managed jobs all summer long and spring break and Christmas holiday, and made some money and employed people and had a really great experience about what it's like to be a business owner then. And then I joined the corporate world for 19 years, started in New York. They moved me to Chicago, where I've been for the last 30. And then I've been on my second business, started in 2009, global design agency. Had people in Asia that worked for me and people in London and then here in the US. Did that for better part of 9-10 years, and then started overlapping with that business. I started Tiege Hanley. We're an uncomplicated skincare for men, and we provide skincare systems. So our guys, no matter where you are on your skincare journey, you can have healthy skin by using our skincare systems.
I love that.
That's been my journey in a 3-minute tour.
Well, you mentioned you were a Johnny Unitas fan. Reminded me of a joke I always tell when I'm in Cleveland.
What is it?
I ask them, what do you call a Brown with a Super Bowl ring? And they kind of scratched their head. I said, Baltimore Raven. So it reminded me of it.
That's awesome.
No, I love that story though, because, men don't think about probably their skincare as much as we probably should, unless of course something's wrong with it. So how did you find a market for that men started to say, hey, it's okay for me to focus on skincare? Yeah.
I mean, man, culturally, there's been a significant change over the last 10 or 15 years, but really what we're doing is we're part of a self-care movement, and we speak to men. We sell our products to men. So we're thinking about men's self-care, and what does that mean? It's a huge umbrella. It really is. It's a huge umbrella, right? I mean, what's underneath there? Now, of course, there's mental health. So It's important for a dude to have good mental health.
Sure.
There's physical health. You need to exercise, whether that's just going for a walk at night or in the morning, or getting to the gym, or swimming, or biking, or whatever you do. Man has got to take care of himself physically. He's got to eat right and be conscious of what he puts in his body. And all those things are routine based, right? Like I just said, you come home from work, you go for a walk. Hopefully, maybe it's with your wife or your children or your dog. You're getting some exercise, you're eating right. You're trying to get the right amount of sleep, consistency in your life. You're trying to go to bed at the right hour, trying to get up at the right hour. And so that's a big umbrella. And the big umbrella is it's important to take care of yourself. And it's your responsibility and my responsibility to take care of ourselves. Why would we want to do that? Well, we want to do that for not necessarily just selfish reasons. We want to look good, but people count on us. Yeah, we have mothers that count on us, and fathers that count on us, and children that count on us, and spouses and girlfriends that count on us. So we want to be good men. We want to take care of ourselves. We want to get into these healthy routines. We want to live a good healthy lifestyle. I'm not saying don't drink or don't do this or don't go out. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying don't eat red meat. Men have a responsibility in today's society more than ever to take care of themselves. Skincare is just one part of that routine. You get up in the morning, you brush your teeth, you wash your face with a good, strong, very effective face wash. You put a moisturizer on. Doesn't care about your skin color, or where you live, whether you're in Florida or Canada. You need to put something on with SPF. Why? You don't want skin cancer. Number one cancer amongst all men, skin cancer, most preventable. So put a moisturizer on that has SPF at night. Do the same. Then certain guys have more skin issues. African-American men have more bumps and blemishes because of their skin, their sebum production, and their beards. So they need to exfoliate more frequently. So you exfoliate twice a week. You wash your face in the morning, put a moisturizer on. At night, brush your teeth, you wash your face, high quality moisturizer. Hopefully it's Tiege's. Put a nighttime moisturizer on if you're not too tired. It's one of the hardest things for guys to do, but if you're not too tired, you put a nighttime moisturizer on. You go to bed, you wake up in the morning, look yourself in the mirror, you'll feel great about yourself. Feel good. You scrub on Wednesdays and Sundays, keep this exfoliating scrub in the shower. You scrub. You have healthy routines. You get up in the morning, you say, fuck it, I feel great, man. I'm ready to kick some ass today. And we're just part of that. We're just tapping into a small part of what it means to be a man today.
How did you get from your business of painting to men's moisturizer? I mean, that's a leap. So tell us the story of your company.
Yeah. I'm going to answer your question, but I publish content on LinkedIn once a week. And the only reason why I do it is because, I don't really care if one person listens to it or 10,000. I want to publish content that I feel like can help other people. And this week we're in, I'm not sure when this will be live, but we're in the beginning of February, 2024. I just published some content yesterday around the importance of chance encounters in your life and the significance of chance encounters, regardless if you're a man of faith or not, and the importance of being friendly and saying hi to people and how that impacts people's careers. But and that actually played a part in the formation of my company. But specifically to answer your question, I was really interested in skincare. My last company was a global design agency, and we spent years and years understanding how men shopped at retail for personal care, from deodorant to body wash, and et cetera, et cetera. And we really felt there was an opportunity to educate guys around taking care of their skin. So I was really interested in, and then the other thing, we were in-store design agency, and I realized men just don't like to shop. I mean, it's like torturing us, No, honey, you go to the store. I'll be here when you get back. There's a game on I want to watch. There's a book I want to read. Don't torture us with that crap. So I thought there was a great opportunity to educate men online and sell skincare to them online. So that's how this business came about, is through that understanding of how important it was, how men were really starting to get into skincare because of cultural changes I just mentioned to you. And lastly, it was really it's been a massive market overseas. It's growing rapidly in the U.S. But I just saw a huge opportunity to teach us U.S. Cigarette smoking Marlboro men on horses, or whatever the world perception of American men are, that it's important to take care of yourself.
So tell us kind of what products do you offer? And if I'm a man who's looking to get started with this, give me the best subscription offer of packages of things you have, because you sent me a sample of, and I love the sample you sent me.
Thank you. Yeah. I mean, so we have about 500,000 customers. So our business is pretty substantial. We ship all around the world. We ship to 108 countries every month. So every day we're sending skincare systems and skincare to 100 countries. The majority of when people come to learn about Tiege and try us, is a very simple skincare system that includes a face wash, a couple moisturizers, and a scrub. So about half our guys are there. They're just starting off on their skincare journey. And a lot of guys, actually, Keith, they don't realize it, but they probably had some experience in skincare. Like shaving is, very close, right? I mean, it's on your face and bumps and blemishes and aftershave and all this stuff. And then there's a lot of guys younger guys that have acne issues. So they're dealing with acne, and they dealt with acne. Maybe their mom or father helped them, wash your face with something for prevent acne. But when most of the guys just start with a very basic skincare system with us. That is what I just described to you: wash, moisturize, and exfoliate a couple times a week. And then we have several other anti-aging and advanced systems that include like eye cream and serums and things that are actually meant to prevent or slow down aging, signs of aging. Clay mask, you wouldn't believe it. Our clay mask is massively popular. I mean, we sell tens of thousands of them. And you wouldn't believe it, but there's a lot of men out there that want to detoxify. And by the way, bumps and blemishes, clay mask is a phenomenal product. Exfoliating and detoxing. I mean, it just removes a lot of the impurities, and you shouldn't do it more than once a week. But we're selling tens of thousands of those because a lot of guys, they put it on and their face feels amazing for next couple of days afterwards. So clay mask. A retinol stick. Retinol is a product that's a vitamin A derivative that is extremely good for your skin. And these are higher end products. So we have everything from your basic skincare systems to more advanced. And then we have like body washes and deodorants and things like that.
What is your basic package cost for those who are looking?
Yeah, it's like around $40, 44, somewhere around $40, so a little bit more than $1 a day, $1.30 a day, something in that neighborhood. Hopefully my math's not too off. Less than $1.50 a day, maybe. Yeah. So yeah, about less than $1.50 a day basically is what it is. A lot less than Starbucks, man. I mean, I don't know the last time I went to Starbucks. I went in last weekend. I paid $4 for a cup of coffee. And I was like, what the hell am I doing? This is ridiculous. That was a ridiculous thing.
Dunkin's a lot cheaper.
Yeah, I know. It's like, seriously.
I just lost my Starbucks endorsement. But anyway.
Yeah. I mean, exactly. Sorry, Starbucks. I like Starbucks, man, but when you go in there in like November 1st and they're playing Christmas music and selling Christmas coffee, and I'm like, this is just too much. You guys gotta dial this shit back. I mean, your marketing is ridiculous. Yeah. Anyway.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
And now a word from one of our sponsors, For Freedom Mobile. If you're using AT&T, Verizon, or T-Mobile, then you're being tracked. Mobile providers collect your location, communications, internet activity, even your financial transaction. They sell that data to anyone willing to pay for it and provide it to the government without a warrant. Switch to 4Freedom Mobile, and you won't ever have to worry about big tech or Big Brother tracking you through your mobile phone again. 4Freedom Mobile provides secure, unlimited talk, text, and high-speed data for just $29.99 a month, and it includes free internet roaming in over 200 countries. Sign up for the service by visiting 4freedommobile.com and using the promo code BRIDGEBUILDERS to get your first month for only $9.99. See 4freedommobile.com for details, just like the number 4, freedommobile.com. So I heard about that clay mask, and I'm thinking, as I want to keep my young look on me because I look 25, so I don't want to look 60. Your
skin does look damn good. Yeah.
I know. See?
Yeah, man. That's right.
So what's that clay mask run for? So for someone who's looking at, trying to do that with their face, because, detoxing is something I think people thought about a lot, especially after coming out of the pandemic. We find there's a lot of toxins in our body.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, what's that look like for someone who?
That item. So we have, our business runs two different ways. We have a subscription business that a majority of our men are, buy our products on subscription. And by the way, we're like a modern day subscription company. So like you call up and you say, you know what, I'm done. We're like, no problem. See you later. We got you. Come back someday. Or if you call up and you get, we're actually ridiculously lenient. You forgot to cancel, but you still got the box. We're like, no problem, Keith. Just keep the box. We'll credit you. So and our subscription prices are significantly less. I think our clay mask sells for $24. It's about $19 on subscription, $24 retail. But let me just tell you that there's a woman's product, which is like the number one selling clay mask in the US. I can't say what it is because I'm going to say what it is. It's called Glam Glow. It's like one of the number one, it's top 5 selling clay masks in America for women. It's in a 2 ounce, it's in a 1.9 ounce jar. Our jar is a 2 ounce jar. Our ingredients is 95% of those ingredients, and it's made in the same factory in California. It's our formula. We have about 3 other ingredients in there that personally I feel like makes ours a better product. We sell ours to our guys on subscription at $19, $20. We sell it for retail for $24. They sell theirs for $85.
Whoa.
Same factory, same ingredients, same production line, 1.9 ounce for them, 2 ounces for us. Matter of fact, it's bananas, man, what these companies do. There's another company, I shouldn't mention because they probably come after me, but there's another company called Goop. This is like, this woman, Gwyneth Paltrow, movie star, and she's got her own line, of women's products. And like, we make our facial serums. So our anti-aging, our top of the line anti-aging products, again, our own formulas made by our chemistry in our lab, produced in a manufacturing plant in California, in the LA area. And we received a shipment of our product from our vendor to our warehouse here in Chicago, offloaded that, brought it into our warehouse, was recording it in from our supply manager. And all of it was Gwyneth Paltrow's Goop product in her facial serum. All of it. In our boxes, like inside the boxes were her products. So her products are being made in the same plant. Now, we analyzed her, and it's a facial serum, same thing, same 0.5 ounce, same weight, net weight. She's selling hers for $135. $135. we sell our facial serum for $27. We sell it on subscription for under 20. I actually think we have better ingredients at higher concentrations than she does, made in the same factory. We wouldn't have known that unless, we had received hers in and by accident realized it came from the same floor. They sent our facial serum to her.
Oh no.
So it's ridiculous what's going on, at price points in the women's category. It's just insanity.
Oh, that's amazing.
It's crazy, man.
So I'm curious for you, as you think about, kind of what's going on in your business today, what's upcoming, maybe a new product line or new product you're about to launch that you can announce on the podcast for the whole world to know?
Yeah, well, product innovation is like a major pillar for our. We just rolled on a brand new. We developed it in 2024, a 3 to 5 year growth plan, and so now we finish it. Strategy on it last year. We're executing on it starting this year for the next several years, and product development is a huge pillar within. There's 5 pillars in our growth. We really want to be great at product development. We want to have cutting edge product. We have had an acne system that we've had for 5 years, and it really needs to be improved. So we're coming out with a new acne solution late spring, early summer that I'm very excited about because nobody's doing guy acne very well. That's really meant to help men with their skin. So I'm very excited about that. We have some advanced products coming out later this year that I'm very excited about. We're going to get in some new categories, skincare categories next year. We've been working on some true technology at the molecular level. I know that sounds like crazy shit, but we are working on some really new innovative technology. It's probably about 2 years away for us. And I don't know if we're going to be able to close the gap on it or not, but we're trying desperately to incorporate some really true cutting edge technology into our products that really truly go to the cell level and help your skin with elasticity and collagen production and things that are really truly scientifically proven to help skin. So we're working on that stuff. We'll see if we can get there. I'm very excited about that.
That's so cool. So, Kelley, I love to ask my guests this question. What do you want your legacy to be?
I think I think we want to be, myself and my business partners want to be the type of guys that are, that move on beyond this and let someone else take the wheel and take it to the next level. But we want to be known as guys that were really on the forefront of helping men look and feel amazing with great, taking care of great skin. And it's, it's just like something that the women have known for a long time. We just haven't. We're kind of Neanderthals, us guys. We just we got to put that shit on our skin. Okay. All right. I'll do it. But, I want to be, our legacy should be that we've helped a lot of guys understand the benefit of taking care of themselves using simplified skincare systems.
That's awesome. Anything I haven't asked you that we should cover?
I don't think so. I think, I think an interesting thing, the other thing that I'm thinking about a lot, I was thinking about where my entrepreneurial spirit came from. And we talked about the importance of, I think, marrying smart. It's like, what is the definition of success in someone's life? I think that's the other thing, for me, Kevin, that's the thing that I've been thinking about a lot, right? And how do you define success? And, I think there's a different answer for different people.
Sure.
But I've been, thinking a lot about, certainly not solely defined by financial success. That's just very short-sighted answer, in my opinion. But how are we able to impact as many people's lives as possible? How can we be good fathers and good husbands? And, how can we along the way create economic value for ourselves and our family and for all those people that are helping us get to reach our financial goals? So that concept of, success, I think I'm really thinking a lot about, and then how can we be good stewards of what's given to us? So, the stewardship question, which is time and our talent and our treasure, et cetera, et cetera. How can we be good stewards? So I'm thinking about that for the next, 20 some years, figuring out how to define that for myself.
That's awesome. So where can people, men who are going, I want to look better, I want to have nice, healthy skin, where can they find you, your company, and where can they find you on social media?
Yeah, come and connect with me on LinkedIn. It's just Kelley Thornton on LinkedIn. I'm pretty easy to find, or Google Kelley Thornton. I've been in enough publications that my name comes up pretty quickly. Love to hear feedback from you. We get the best emails and voicemails every day. And we deal with 1,000 tickets a day in our customer experience team. So we would love to get feedback. I would love personally to hear from you. Tell me what you think about our products. Go to tiege.com, try our products. We have, fantastic products. If you're not using my products, that's okay. Use, try Kiehl's or something like that, but take care of your skin. And if you're inclined, use our product and give me feedback and tell us what you like and don't like. Like I said, we're a modern company and we very, very much care about our guys. So check us out, follow me on LinkedIn. Let me know if I can help you in any way, shape, or form.
And you have very masculine covers on your coat. I like the black there. So
thanks, man. We're unapologetically male. We're trying to help. We're trying to help men. We got zero issue with women. We wouldn't be where we are without the women in our lives, but that's not our business.
Right.
We're not a unisex business. We're a men's skincare company.
Well, Kelley, thanks so much for taking the time out of your busy schedule to, talk to me, and maybe hope you find Loki. I saw him running around the back there. And
yeah, he's around somewhere. By the way, next week, I already filmed it. My next week's LinkedIn post, I try to post on Wednesdays, is about all the dogs in our office. So,
okay.
I don't know when this is going to be up, but if you want to listen to that, there's a whole story about why we have dogs in the office.
Well, that's so cool. Well, Kelley, thanks so much for what you do and the care you take for thinking about men and helping us to keep our skin looking fresh and young and vibrant for our ladies in our lives.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Keith. I appreciate you having me.
Thanks for listening to Becoming Bridge Builder. If you enjoyed this episode and want to help support the podcast, please subscribe and share it with others. Post about it on social media or leave a rating and review. To catch all the latest from me, you can follow me on Instagram at @bkeithhaney and on Getter and Twitter @RevHeadpin or on his website at alightbreaksthrough.org. Thanks again and tune in next time.
Do you know that most entrepreneurs hit a revenue ceiling and have no idea why? They're working harder, spending more money, running more ads, but revenue stays flat. My friend Dr. Noah St. John calls this the invisible break. He's giving our listeners a free revenue ceiling audit to help you see what's really holding you back. You'll get a free 30-day membership to Noah Bot, giving you access to Dr. Noah's 30 years of experience to help you reach your next level. But hurry, because there's only 50 available this month. So if you're tired of being stuck at the same revenue level and want to finally break through, get your free revenue ceiling audit at drnoahvault.com in the affiliate link that'll be listed in the show notes.
Thanks for listening to Becoming Bridge Builder. If you enjoyed this episode and want to help support the podcast, please subscribe and share it with others, post about it on social media, or leave a rating and review. To catch all the latest from me, you can follow me on Instagram at @bkeithhaney and on Getter and Twitter @RevHeadpin. Thanks again, and tune in next time.